Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we review Get Out. Just because you're invited doesn't mean you're welcome.
Written and directed by Jordan Peele of Key and Peele, starring Allison Williams and Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out is about an interracial couple that's going to see Rose's family for the very first time. She has not told her family that her boyfriend happens to be a black guy. She assures him that everything's gonna be cool. Well, once they get there, things start to get a little bit weird. So what do we like?
I like the direction that Jordan Peele went with this film. For him to just go 180 on this one, I was impressed. I expected a little hints of comedy in there, and there was some subtle humor, but overall, this was actually a very serious film.
It's serious to the point where it's basically like a commentary on racism as it exists still today. And the way that it's written and acted, it really makes you think about how this still exists and how frightening it can be for people. I know that's a weird thing to say as a white male, but there are definitely some strong messages that Jordan Peele is trying to get across here. The acting, I thought, was fantastic from everybody involved. The entire cast was perfect. I thought Daniel Kaluuya, our main lead, was awesome. He acts like a regular guy, and he's dealing with some weird shit because he goes to this house and the family seems pretty racist. And the way that he deals with it and the way that his character kind of develops throughout the film is just great. From his dialogue to his facial expressions, I thought he was perfect.
Like, literally the whole cast was awesome because we're getting all the locals, and every single person that we meet in this film played a great character to make me as an audience member feel uneasy. Just imagine how Chris would feel in these situations. So the way that Jordan Peele takes this film, you actually feel what is going on. I was uncomfortable in every situation, and it's like the good kind of uncomfortable, like I'm invested in this movie. And every single character that you meet in this film is gonna either get on your nerves or you're just gonna wanna know more about them.
Which is a true testament to his ability to write. Jordan Peele's ability to write is phenomenal. I am not a huge Key and Peele fan. I've been pretty vocal about that in the past, but this was extremely well written. And even the cinematography, like the shot choices to make you feel more uncomfortable with like all the different close-ups and making sure that you're focusing on different people's facial expressions as they interpret certain words. Like down to the way that people interpret words. It's just exquisite.
There's a lot in this film that I noticed in the cinematography that is similar to how Alfred Hitchcock shot a lot of his films, because we're getting a lot of these longer takes and scenes where a character is just put in a situation, but then you turn around and it's just a long shot of what's going on, like upstairs in like the one bedroom as you're looking through the window, or just that tension that's being built as like characters are interacting from a distance. Like you're feeling that gap between everyone. You can just tell through the shots that suspense is being created at an excellent pace.
Even Chris being outside of the house looking in is like a statement in itself. Like there are so many different camera tricks that are used to really tell a deeper story than what's being presented. And I think this would be a great one for film theorists, to be honest, because it was bulletproof as far as the cinematography is concerned.
By the end of this film, I left satisfied because the payoff was exactly what I was hoping it was gonna be. There are twists in this film and we're not gonna spoil anything, but what ends up happening is very well executed.
There are moments in this movie that you will expect and you will see coming based on the way that the trailer is cut. Even still, you're gonna have something in your mind, and even whether or not that is actually what's happening, there's a lot of misdirection to make sure that you're kind of always unsure, and that's what's great about a mystery thriller like Get Out. Now, what didn't we like?
This will sound a little contradicting, but I did like the fact that after seeing the trailer, there were a lot of predictable moments in this movie. The trailer does give a lot away, and if you really watch it, then you could guess exactly what's gonna happen in this film. And a film that's based off of suspense and mystery, it's not good to know what you're getting into.
Now it's time for our final thoughts and ratings. Admittedly, I was a little caught off guard when I saw Jordan Peele was the writer and director. However, he has proved me wrong, and this was a great movie. From the way that it was written to the way that it was shot, and all of the actors involved just did an amazing job. And there's truly no glaring fault to this film. I think everybody should go out and see this. This is a mystery thriller, and this is one of those movies that you need to go to the theater and see so that it makes the money, so that we know that originality can still exist in modern horror without jump scares. So with that being said, I'm giving this 5 teaspoons out of 5.
Get Out really impressed me. Yes, there was some aspects that I thought were predictable in this movie, but it still ended up being really good. There was a lot of twist in it. There was great moments of suspense. It was intense. It was just an overall great movie. It was beautifully shot. It was well acted, and it just left you on the edge of your seats wanting more. And this is a great debut film for Jordan Peele, and I think everyone should go out and see this. So with that being said, I'm gonna give this film 5 intense sprinters out of 5.
As always, thank you for watching. Like this video and comment below with your thoughts on Get Out if you've seen it. If you haven't, get out there and see it. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything Bloodbath and beyond.